Hi everyone. I know nobody wants me, but I'm not doing for that too. I'm doing for like self. Self. I'm doing because there's some part inside me that is satisfied by this video, making a video, and that is sorry, sorry, and that is happy of doing while I'm doing this. I don't know. Yeah, today thing that today what I'm going to talk about is this. About a thousand fees, a thousand non-physical part of me, or millions of non-physical part of me that actually controlling me, controlling my every moment. And that is the thing I'm going to talk about. As long as I have been with my body, spend my time with everything, every little thing that I have observed is, I figure out something, well, is actually this body is, yeah, this is a physical existence of something. This is a physical part of something. It exists physical. Look at this. We can touch, we can move, like a hardware. And we have a software inside. And we have a software and the main operating software who's operate the software and the hardware. So there are many parts. There are three main parts. Okay. When I'm making the decision, my question is, who is making the decision? Is it me making the decision? Is it the greed making a decision? Is it the ego making a decision? Or is it someone humble man or honest man making a decision? Here comes the question. And another thing, while I'm thinking something, is it my thoughts thinking that, or is it someone thought thinking that? Or is it some thought that I have catch and plug it inside my head? Because thoughts is everywhere. Just one thing is we can see the thought, but we can feel the thought. That's the difference. And as long as I have known myself, I figure out there are two parts: physical existence or non-physical existence. So when you search for non-physical existence, I have many personalities. Sometimes angry men speak up. Sometimes my ego speak up. Sometimes my fears speak up. And who is that one? Who is the person I want to be? Is that of my choice? It is that is my choice. What is which person do I want to be? I want to be a person where ego will take over my body, take over my non-physical body, and will make every decision by that. Or am I want to be that humble one making the decision? Am I want to be something more than this humble or ego or fear statement? Something that evaluates before speaking. So what is the thing that I want to be? And right now I have think that what is the thing that what I want to become is who is questioning this. I know that when you go deep in this, who is that one person questioning that what you what the person you want to become? Who is that? Ask it inside yourself. Again, that's going to be deep. That is some actually your non-physical part is filled up with so many part particles part so many uh, particles also, so in particles of this universe that you are you are actually nothing, because there comes a energy, there comes a source of like energy, and the energy makes you stand, makes you speak, makes you think, makes you do everything. And the energy is actually nothing but this Your surrounding creates that. Your environment creates that. And another question here is, who create the environment? Who is that one? Still, this is a mystery. Religion, people say like God created that, someone that and that, but who created that? And if that, then who created that? And that, then who created that? There comes a question of who, 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 which has no any end. So what is the starting and what is the ending? Is is never. It is we as a human we need to know the starting and the ending of anything, but we don't know where the start happened and where the end is going to be happen. We don't know. We are just accepting the scientific research, but yeah, but actually, who knows? And the word I use, accepting, is actually the thing that makes us escape from the reality. We accept that exists because science told me. We accept because this told me. We accept because that we believe, right? So that is accepting is the thing that makes you escape from the reality. Then what is the reality? Do reality even exist? What is reality? So the reality is actually the amount of a gain, the amount of a gain that you have, you have seen inside yourself is a reality. Okay, what is a reality? Okay, I'll say. This is, I cannot see anything with this eyes right now because I see everything blur. And I use this, it's my gain, and I plug it in. It gives me a gain. And this part of this, the glasses, becomes a reality for me. That glasses do exist, that helps my eyes to see things more perfectly. And actually, the gain is the reality. Every gain that our civilization have ever got is the reality. In the Stone Age, they got a, gain of stones that becomes the reality of that. Okay, stones are everywhere. That's the reality. And as an agriculture period, the people with more amount of crops or lands become the person who gains the most. That's the reality for us. Because at the Stone Age, we humans got something as a gain, and at the agriculture age, we humans got something as a gain. And now in this industrial age, we are getting something as a gain. But where is the time when we stop getting all the gains? What time? When we are at a level of having a gain, so much gain that it start declining, and that is the phase. That is, I will say, a slow poison for the human civilization. It will slowly moves down. Like as now we can observe like industrial areas where we have got a lot of gain at the beginning, but now the climate change and everything, every pollution is not. It is giving us loss rather than giving us a gain. And if the declination of this gain, if the gain decline slowly and slowly, or many fast and fast, we this civilization will end. This civilization will never going to end by external factor, or maybe someone will throw a big stone on the universe or like this. No, universe will run the way. Universe have own way of revolving, and the universe, the planet Earth has own way of on orbit. It will always go round and round on its own orbit. And Earth contains something inside The earth it contains the trees, the forest, the water, the humans, the animals, and everything. It also contains something. It goes rounds and round. If everything changes inside the everything that Earth have will change, then that will impact the movement of your planet, and that can be an end. The end is actually if we will switch off from the reality is actually end. Are you getting me? If anyone in the future watching me switch off from the reality, is is actually the declination or end of this universe. There's a Darwin theory when dinosaurs can't live, they actually swipe out from this universe. And we humans will also swipe out. The reason why dinosaurs swipe out is they cannot keep up, they cannot have or keep up the gain or a sense of a reality, and they start destroying everything massively. We humans started from the earth is so big and we humans started from small point, and now we are in every part of this world. We have figured out everything through the help of satellite technology. We have figured out how earth looks like, how it works, and we humans are everywhere all around the world, all around the globe. But same as a dinosaur, but dinosaur is dinosaurs are not in overall the part of the world. They're in such small levels, small areas. They cover small areas, and slowly they burn it out everything, and they destroy themselves. Why they destroy? What is they destroy themselves? It means like they start the amount of a gain they have got at the first stage. Now they start declining everything, and they lose the sense of a reality, and they disappear as the time passes. So as we human, if we do the same, we are also going to swipe up because the universe, the earth, everything have its own way of doing everything, right? So that's the thing. That's my point. Is when we humans will having a level of like destruction and started declining and started going away from the sense of reality, we will swipe up, and the first thing and the is the dinosaur swipe out. They started declining from this universe. They started having nothing from this universe. They have nothing because they started fighting themselves. They started creating a burden for themselves. They started uh, of scarcity of food, I would say, and started fighting with themselves. They started fight for the powers. They started fight for the some kind of like having a mass amount of food. They started fighting for the stomach. They started fighting for everything, and they lose the and they started declining their gain. If they have keep up with the same amount of a gain, I'm saying like same amount of a gain means having an okay diet, having this much okay, and maybe waiting patiently time and again, having slowly and slowly. But they want everything as every time. When they want everything, and they start having nothing with them. So similarly, as human beings, we want everything of this planet Earth, but there is a there will be a time slowly and slowly the planet Earth want to give you, and it will give you as the time passes, as the time moves, it will give you something. We cannot snatch anything from this earth. That's the rule. Okay, we can snatch anything. It is here, it will remain here, and it will be here. We are no one to snatch, and we humans want to snatch everything. But we should not forget that we are just a part of this earth. Earth is not a part of ours. We know we haven't created this earth. Earth created us. Someone created, maybe some energy created us. So we should not be more powerful than that. We are never going to be that. If you try, they have more power right now, and they will swipe out, swipe us, and we that is going to be the end of the human civilization. When you when you started wanting everything, when you started snatching everything, you started wanting more gain, but that amount of a gain you want to snatch will actually actually give you more amount of more it will give you a more declination of your gain. Not you're not going to get a gain, you're going to get a loss, and that loss will keep up and keep up, and you will also swipe out, and you have nothing here because you can snatch anything at this matter. And here's that's my point is actually I'm here for talking about my personality, how I have keep up with every personality, how my brain thinks, but it end up with the end of a human civilization. I don't know what I'm speaking, but yeah, it is actually depend on the gain and the sense of a reality. So every human should be aware that we cannot snatch anything. We need to the human civilization can end. We are not the powerful animals in this world. We are not powerful. We are nothing. We need to know first that, okay, we're nothing. So we should not do something that's going to harm this, and we should not go for like more and more gain but actually getting us more bad. So as the industrial revolution, the climate change, it will give the industrial revolution. We get a high number of a gain, but now we, as we look, it is giving us high that same amount of back, forcing us to know about this climate change and everything. So as agricultural phase, we get a small amount of a gain to clip up, and again we go to the industrial revolution, and everything happens. We are destroying everything. We want everything of this earth. We want that water. We want this hydroelectricity. We are just pushing this earth. We cannot push this earth. We need to accept we are just a part of this earth. And that's all. Thank you.